Hi everyone, my name is Kendrick and welcome to Travel and Live Free. In this video, we're going to cover the 8 sweet spots if you live in the western side of Canada, and this 8 sweet spots is going to make sure that you maximize the value of your Aeroplan points. When the new Aeroplan program was introduced, a lot of sweet spots going from Vancouver, Canada or the West Coast of Canada has actually been nerfed, especially if you want to go travel to Europe or in Africa. However, with that being said, a lot of sweet spots also opened up for travel to Asia, South America, Central America, and also in Oceania. So the first sweet spot is actually a flight within Canada, and that flight is either from Vancouver to Calgary or Calgary to Vancouver. That flight previously would cost you 15,000 Aeroplan miles in economy and 30,000 Aeroplan miles in business. However, in the new program, it's gonna cost you 12,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 15,000 Aeroplan points in business. This is a total of 3,000 Aeroplan points saved in economy and 15,000 Aeroplan points saved in business. The total distance flown is 428 miles. The second sweet spot for individuals who live in the western side of Canada would be a flight from Vancouver all the way to Los Angeles. In the old program, this flight will cost you 25,000 Aeroplan miles in economy and 50,000 Aeroplan miles in business. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 20,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 40,000 Aeroplan points in business. This is a total of 5,000 Aeroplan points saved in economy and 10,000 Aeroplan points saved in business. The total distance flown is 1,081 miles. This third sweet spot is actually one of the best sweet spots that came out of the new Aeroplan program. And this sweet spot is a flight from Vancouver to Hawaii, specifically to Honolulu. This flight used to cost 45,000 Aeroplan miles in economy, and this is for a round-trip flight, and 80,000 Aeroplan miles in business. However, in the new program, it's only going to cost you 25,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 50,000 Aeroplan points in business. This means that you are saving 20,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 30,000 Aeroplan points in business. The total distance flown is 2,705 miles. So as you can see, the flight to Hawaii is such a good one. I highly recommend it to everyone who lives in Vancouver to take advantage of that flight booking, because my God, before you can't even do that booking because the fuel surcharge with Air Canada was so high. And now it's actually an advantage to us who lives in Vancouver. The fourth Aeroplan sweet spot for Canadians who live in the West Coast is a flight from Vancouver to Mexico City. The flight from Vancouver to Mexico City used to cost 40,000 Aeroplan miles in economy and 60,000 Aeroplan miles in business. However, in the new program, it's only going to cost you 25,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 50,000 Aeroplan points in business. This is a total of 15,000 Aeroplan points saved in economy and 10,000 Aeroplan points saved in business. The total distance flown is 2,449 miles. And I would say this is a solid redemption. This is one of the better ones. As you can see, there is massive point savings when you book a flight from Vancouver to Mexico City. This next sweet spot for Canadians who live in the West Coast is going to be a very popular sweet spot. And this is a flight from Vancouver or Calgary going all the way to Tokyo. Previously, it would cost you 75,000 Aeroplan miles to fly on economy and 150,000 Aeroplan miles to fly on business. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 70,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 110,000 Aeroplan points in business. And this is a total of 5,000 Aeroplan points saved in economy and 40,000 Aeroplan points saved on business. And the total distance flown is 4,674 miles. So as you can see, 40,000 Aeroplan points saved on business class is such an amazing deal. I think if you live in western side of Canada, you definitely gotta book this. As a matter of fact, as of making this video, I've been to 89 countries around the world and I've never been to Japan before. So this is something I'm personally going to take advantage of because it's so damn good. The next Aeroplan sweet spot for those who live in western side of Canada is a flight from Vancouver or Calgary going to Auckland in New Zealand. This flight used to cost 90,000 Aeroplan miles on economy and 160,000 Aeroplan miles on business. In a new program, it's 100,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 150,000 Aeroplan points on business. So as you can see, it's going to cost you 10,000 more points now to fly on economy, but it's 10,000 points less on business. So this is a sweet spot for business class flights only. The total distance flown is 7,043 miles. The next Aeroplan sweet spot for individuals living in the West Coast of Canada is a flight from Vancouver to Brisbane, Australia. The flight from Vancouver to Brisbane, Australia used to cost 90,000 Aeroplan miles on economy and 160,000 Aeroplan miles on business. However, in the new program, it's going to cost you 100,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 150,000 Aeroplan points on business. So again, this is a business class sweet spot, not an economy sweet spot. The total distance flown is 7,351 miles. This next sweet spot is also one of the best one. I would argue it's probably tied with a sweet spot to Hawaii. It's such an amazing redemption. And that sweet spot is a flight from Vancouver going all the way to Tahiti. In the old program, it's gonna cost you 90,000 Aeroplan miles to fly on economy and 160,000 Aeroplan miles to fly on business. However, in the new program, it's gonna cost you 70,000 Aeroplan points on economy and 110,000 Aeroplan points on business. This is a savings of 20,000 Aeroplan points in economy and 50,000 Aeroplan points on business. The total distance flown is 4,989 miles. Now, keep in mind that this availability does not work right now actually. So if you try to book it with the Aeroplan portal, right now it does not work. However, Aeroplan did say that they're planning on manually moving it from the second band to the first band because they said that using GC maps is actually not accurate to what they have on their system. But in order to appease the Aeroplan customers, they're planning on manually moving it sometime in 2021. So as of right now, this is not something that you can book and save money on points as we covered right now, but this is something that's coming up in the future. So as you can see, a flight to Tahiti with 50,000 Aeroplan points saved on business is a ridiculous sweet spot. As a matter of fact, I would even argue it might be even better than the Hawaii one. But for a lot of people, flying to Hawaii is what they're gonna do. Not a lot of people is actually gonna go to Tahiti. But if Tahiti is one of your bucket list travel destination, you wanna stay at the over-the-water bungalow there, then this is an amazing sweet spot for you that will give you the chance to go on this dream destination. Anyways, that's about it for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave your comments below. And don't forget to sign up to the Travel and Live Free newsletter where you can get a 10-step cheat sheet on how to travel around the world. You'll also get the latest tips and strategies on how to save money on travel for Canadians, how to go on around the world adventure travel for Canadians, and how to use travel to get more freedom in your life as a Canadian. You can sign up for the newsletter in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you then.